Hi everyone, back for episode 11 of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And I was looking at this and I had an idea that these look like little, now what are they called? They're those mushrooms in them. We don't get them in Australia, I don't think. And they've got all those lovely frilly edges. So what I've done is cut out, so I've cut them out from here, off the edge. Morels, that's what they're called. And I've put them on here. I've finished the third little puff ball. I've put another mushroom here with another bit of lace. Now this has got some of this stuffing from an old pillow inside it. Now down here, when they make silk, this is like a bit of, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a silk kind of, you know, it's like a byproduct or something. Anyway, it's silk, it's beautiful, but it's got all the dye. It just hasn't been spun, and it's got all the varieties of different, you know, like little tiny curly bits. But I thought this reminded me a bit, that's what the back's like if it's flat. But if it's this side, it's all layered, and even a tiny bit of cocoon or something there. Gorgeous stuff, but it reminded me of a forest floor. So even though it's got green, it's in there. That's what happened. So this is where I've got to. I don't really want to do too much because I'm doing, well, except for last month, all my prompts for the month on one. I don't want to fill it up too much. So I do have a little bit of this. I was thinking maybe some of this could get woven in. Still got my tag in my pocket, and I actually think I'm making a new tag. That's what I think is happening. I need a big needle that I can get this. Don't know how I'm going to go with this. Let's give it a go. That eye's not massive, and this wool is quite thick. So my blue book has now got a bit of green and brown. This will be the only one, I hope. Right, let's see if that goes in. Yes, it did. Nice. I don't want to put a lot of it. It just reminded me of moss. Thought maybe it could just come in here a bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a filler. These needles with the big eyes don't always want to go through everything. Where are my pliers? Right. Okay. That was all I wanted to do, just little fill, and it adds another texture. Just like a little bit of moss. How is everyone this week? Here we go. Right, now, think about this. I've got 2 snippets. Don't know if I'm happy about that. Got a bit of this tea-dyed satin as well, and it's ironed and it's gone quite sort of solid, which I'm loving. Being as this is the page that seems to be a bit different in terms of it not being absolutely all blue. I guess we're getting carried away on this one. Now I think I will take them off, even though I love them. Oh no, I'm leaving that, that's cute. Just the little star. No, I'm not. It is cute. Now, what about this little bit of bandage for my tag? Just trying to thicken it up a little bit. I don't want it too wide. See which. Do I want that over or under? Okay, so it's a bit odd. I feel like I'm going backwards, making a tag again. However, kind of comes in line with making a pocket, doesn't it? One of the things, it's nice to be able to put a bit of string or ribbon or something through the top there. And I was thinking this was going to be off centre. So at some point, I think I'm going to put 2 snippets together. Yeah, at some point I've got to work out where my pocket's going because I'm not quite sure still. How's that going? Now, if this is the pocket, there's plenty of room to get a little side tuck here and sew that down. That should easily go in. Alright. So I do like the front of this, but I much prefer this tactile one. Alright. So we're off task because we're making another tag instead of a pocket. You know what? That's how it goes. Going to get back on task with all of this. So I'm just doing little stitches, mainly to just get it all down so I can take the pins out. And I might get something else for along the bottom there. Out here. Okay. Another bit of a running stitch up here. Cast that off. Now we're just going to secure that lace. Actually, I might use this, it's nice and fine. Get this lace along the bottom here, down as well as possible. Just running stitch backwards and forwards for this bit. I'm I'm just going in between these little bits and sometimes right through the lace. The main idea is to get it down. This one is also securing that background, two bits of material together. Now I'm going to start to get this snippet as well at the same time. Seemed like there was a knot and I couldn't see it, and there it is. Got it. Take the pins out as you go. Get them out the way. Now of course the snippet is already basically attached to itself, so imagine if you want to leave it loose, just only need to do the undergarment. Which won't show. Now I'm thinking, while I've got this very fine thread, I might just go up this side as well. Secure this edge of this snippet. Now we'll have all around the outside secured, and I think I'd still like to, so all of these pieces are secured with this, so this is going to be loose. So let me take the pins out just to see. These are all loose. That backing. Just get some of the undergarment bit on this top bit as well. That can be loose. Because under the button is where all of the snippets are joined. Into one piece. I like the idea of getting them joined on the back here. Let's have a look. Just going to straighten this out a little bit because it's got a little bit buckled. There's a pin under there. Oops. try to get it out. Just want to push, there it is. Push that up. All right, no more pins? No, okay, good. We don't need that. Okay. Cast it off. All right, there's a new tag. Like it a bit better than the old tag. This is going to go like this. And this will be folded like this and sewn down. So these edges will all be sewn down, and then that can be popped in and out. Alright, so that's that. And I'll also, I think I'll use my crocodile and get a little hole there and put a rivet in. Seeing which, well, whether I want the, I think, which do I want, the bigger hole or the smaller hole? Maybe the bigger. Don't think I've got use a little train. Don't think I want that. Use an umbrella. I was just looking for something in blue. Umbrella's not, well, it is winter, isn't it? Let's see. That's funny. Oh, isn't that cute? A little umbrella. It goes that way. Alright, that's funny. No, not big enough. Alright, we need a bigger one. Okay, maybe just a black, so it's bronze. What is this colour? Bronzy colour. That's better. It was big enough to get the edges all over. Okay. And a bit of, now, this is maybe too thick. See if I can poke it through or not. It's quite thick. That'll do. Right, so I've just added a bit of lace through that little eyelet, and I think no, I think I'll do it the other way. It's quite thick, this lace. Maybe I could just leave it like that. That'll go like that, and it'll pull out. Now, I'm not quite sure if I want something on the back or not. I'll have a think. Alright, that's that. Right, so I think I've finished my September for now. I've got to put my little September word on. And I just want to wait for the next prompt to see if it's something I can fit in here, something smaller. And then here's my tag. Okay. I'm not going to finish the video because I'm going to bring back a little bit of my previous August Winter Village and do a little bit of that. I'll be back. Right, I'm back late at night, and This might be a weird thing, but what I've decided to do is put Bondweb on the entire surface. And then as I add things, iron them on. Might be weird. Might be a weird idea. But basically it'll be set up, ready to go for when all the pieces are ready. So once all the pieces are ready, oh, that's hot, then I will Bondweb them to the backing. So I've set my backing up ready to go. When all my pieces are ready, I'll lay them. I'll peel this off, lay them down, and Bondweb them on, if they can be, if they're on the base layer. I'm hoping this works. Trial and error, really, isn't it? Not sure if I can peel the backing off now with all the frayed bits. Okay, yeah, that's good. What I might need to do is get a bit of grease proof, maybe. Just to keep it protected. So basically, it's going to be like this, and iron down. And the reason I'm saying I will leave it to iron a bit later is because when I've got these items, if I iron it now, this glue might set and not be sticky anymore. So now my job is to get all these bits ready. So I'm going to end this episode 11 here with this, and I better get some work done. That's all I can say. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.